Good morning, everyone. Professor D here. Today, we're going to learn how to add a YouTube video to a website. So, this may be the first time you're building a website. So, we're going to w3schools.com. So, you should be on the same website that I'm on, w3schools.com. Once you're here, click Try It Yourself. It will open up an online editor to your left, and then you can see your changes to your right. First of all, we're going to go over what the code or the scripting language means. HTML is hypertext markup language. It is not a code, even though you'll hear me say code. It is a scripting language. We always start our website with a doc type HTML. This tells the browser that we're using HTML5. Now, for your paper that you were writing for my class, you're going to have much more detailed information than what I'm giving you here. So you're going to have to look up what is a doc type. You're going to have to look up what does HTML mean and all the other tags in your website. Okay, so first of all, doc type is letting the browser know that we are writing in HTML5. HTML is our language, and we always start out with the head. This is an open tag. How you know you have a closed tag is because you'll have the slash. See this head down here? It has a slash, so that's a closed tag. So you have an open head tag and you have a closed head tag. Now when you're working within W3 Schools, all of your tags are in the correct position. So don't change any of the tags. You have your title tag. You have your open title tag here, and you have your closed title tag. In your title tag, you'll put the title of your particular website. I'm just going to call this website Flashing Lights because that's exactly what it's going to be. I'm going to click Run, and you'll see that nothing happens over here. And that's because your title tags will usually show up in the top tab of your website when you have it in an HTML editor or on a server. And I'll show you that a little later. After your title tags, you have your closed head tag. Then you have your body tag. And your body tag is where all of your information goes within your website. So you have your open body tag, and then you're going to start putting in all of your text for your website. Next, we have your H1, which is a heading tag, open tag, and you have your close tag. In between the tags, you have whatever your heading is going to be. And I'm going to call this again Flashing Lights. Okay, and I'm going to run it, and you'll see flashing lights will show up to your right. So it's showing you exactly what you wrote in here. Okay, I'm just saying if this is a small L or nope, it is. Okay, so I can have H1 or I can have H6, which is another heading tag. And if you see I changed the 1 to a 6 in my open tag and my close tag. If I click Run, look, it turns into a very small text. So the heading 1 is your larger text, and heading 6 is your smaller text. All right? And you want to make sure that you have no more than one H1 open and closed tag on every page of your website. So in this particular assignment, you're only making a one-page website. All right? So whatever your heading's going to be, you can write it in here where I have flashing lights. Now you have your paragraph tags. You have your open tag and your close tag. So in between the open tag and close tag, you're going to write whatever you want. I'm just going to put this is Waverly's flashing lights demo. You can put whatever you like, and you can use, if you want to have another heading, you can just copy this heading. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to put 2 enters in, and then you can change this to heading 2, because remember, it's only supposed to be one H1 in your website. And I'm going to say, did you like it? Now, you don't have to put a heading 2, but you can if you want. You can say as much information or put as much information as you like. Now, I want to show you this as well, the BR tag. The BR tag is just an open tag. So we see how we have flashing lights as our title, as our heading 1. As our heading 1. And we have some space here, but not a lot of space. So if I want to make more line space, I will just type BR, right? And I'll run this, and keep your eyes posted on in this area. You see how this dropped down? So it gives me space. The BR tag is the actual tag that gives me space. If I just put in an enter and run this, you see nothing happens, because the browser does not recognize just enters. It recognizes the scripting language, which is HTML. So if I want another line space, I'm going to put in my BR tag. I don't have to put in the BR tag, but in this case, I want to make sure that you understand what BR tags are, and I want to put it in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube, and here is my YouTube video, and it says Party Flashing Lights. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on Share, and I'm going to Embed, and I'm clicking right on my Embed video where it says iframe, clicking near the highlight, and I am copying the information, going back to my W3 schools, and I'm just going to paste that information. See, it says iframe, and then it closes with the end tag with iframe. It has an open tag for iframe and a close tag for iframe. I'm just going to move this down so you can see it better. Okay? And I'm clicking run. And you can see that I have my video in my website. So, and it actually does play. So there we go. So just to let you know that actually does play. Now, our next steps are these. We're going to have to go to our desktop, and I am on my desktop, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a folder. So I'm right clicking on my desktop, I'm going down to new, and I'm going to folder. You can call this folder GED 105 or whatever you like, but if you're in my class, call it GED 105. And I have my folder there. I'm going back to my W3 schools, okay, and I'm going to highlight all of my scripting language, all of my HTML on the left side, and then I'm going to copy that information. I'm going to go down to my search, and I'm searching for Notepad because that is what I'm using, Notepad, and you see it comes up. I'm clicking on Notepad. I'm going to paste all of my documents into Notepad. I'm just bringing this down so you can see what I'm doing. So I pasted everything in Notepad. I'm going to go File, Save As, and I know that I have to find my GED 105, open that, and I'm going to File Name. So I have to find the correct folder. GED 105 is the folder that I want this Notepad to be in. Index.html. is what I'm going to call it. This is on my desktop. I'm going to say save. Okay, so I'm going to minimize all of this. So now I look on my desktop in my folder, in my GED 105 folder, you can see I have a document in there, and it's my index.html. You have to call this, when you save it, index.html. The first page of every website is called index.html. Do not call it anything else. Now, if I want to open this, I can double click on it. And here's my website with my video, and my video actually does play. Okay, so that's how simple it is to build a basic website using W3 Schools and Notepad. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone understands how to do that. And I'm going to end this video here, and then I'm going to make another video with how you embed the document, the YouTube video, if you download it. And I will show you how to do that in my next video. So stay tuned. Bye-bye now.